It was supposed to be the best week of my life. After 2 years of late nights, skipped lunches, and doing the work of 2 people, my boss, Mr. Parker, finally hinted that a promotion might be coming my way. I was excited, not just because of the money, but because I'd earned it. That day, he called me into his office. His tone was calm, too calm. He said, "You've done an amazing job here. You're definitely in line for that senior position." I smiled, said thank you, my heart racing with hope. Then he leaned back in his chair and said something that made my skin crawl. "You know, sometimes it helps to show extra appreciation, maybe just once, off the record." At first, I didn't get it. I thought maybe he was joking, a bad joke. But then he looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Sleep with me once and I'll make sure that promotion is yours by Monday." I froze. My stomach dropped. My hands started shaking. I could hear my own heartbeat in the silence. He smirked, like he'd done this before. Like I wasn't the first. I wanted to scream. I wanted to throw something. But instead, I stood up and said, "I think you've said enough." He laughed. "Think about it. Opportunities like this don't come twice." What he didn't know was that my phone, sitting right there on his desk, had been recording. I always kept it recording during meetings. I'm forgetful, and it helped me take notes later. That habit probably saved me. I walked out of his office, went to the bathroom, locked myself inside, and just cried. Not because I was scared, but because I was angry. Angry that someone could use their power like that. Angry that women like me still have to deal with this garbage in 2025. That night, I went home and replayed the recording. Hearing his voice again made my blood boil. So, I made a copy. Then another. Then another. The next morning, I emailed the entire recording with the subject line. Formal complaint, audio attached. By lunch, he was on leave pending investigation. By the end of the week, he was gone. Some of my coworkers called me brave. Others whispered that I overreacted. One woman, who'd been there for years, came up to me with tears in her eyes and said, "You did what I couldn't." That broke me more than anything. How many times had he done this? How many people just stayed quiet because they were scared of losing everything? HR offered me the promotion later, said I deserved it. I turned it down. I didn't want it that way. But I did something better. I reported him to the state board and shared my story anonymously online. Within days, other women from his past reached out. Turns out, he'd been doing this for years. He thought he could get away with it. He thought women would always stay quiet. Not this time. So yeah, maybe I didn't get the promotion. But I got something he'll never have again, my self-respect. And if anyone watching this has ever been in a similar situation, let me say this. You are not crazy. You are not overreacting. And you don't owe anyone your silence. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Just hit record.